Ladies and gentlemen, if there is something that is really hurting me, and I wonder why a prestigious institutions like Strathmore, as they claim they are prestigious, could put themselves in a dogfight with me. I'm even wondering whether this institution that says it's a very religious institution, there's any God inside it. I was in Strathmore for 12 years. Strathmore has more than 8 prayer places, prayer houses, chapels, and the rest. But it's very difficult to see God in these people. I walked through the corridors of Strathmore. It was very difficult to see God there. But the only place I could see God was that whenever they were trying to frustrate me when I was working, because I loved the students there, I loved other staff there who mean well, God was there with me. And that's why it took 12 years and spent there. But where I'm feeling I'm hurting is that I just got a letter from my lawyer. Because for me, we had finished the conversation with Strathmore. They dismissed me, which I told you was unfair. It was so hurting because they are trying to kill my career. But I now left all evidence with my lawyer and I seized fire, and I was now focusing on my work as my lawyers could be able to prosecute the case, because I have to feed my family. Because after all this misfortune, I am jobless. I have to fight very hard to feed my family. And that was my focus, feeding my family and doing my other things I'm doing. But I was perturbed by the fact that Strathmore writes me a letter telling me that I'm using the name of prestigious institution called Strathmore to earn money, and I'm using it for commercial benefit. And they're telling me that I'm being a hypocrite because I left Strathmore. I didn't leave Strathmore. Strathmore fired me. They told me I'm being a hypocrite because I took them to court. Yes, I took them because I'm looking for justice. And I told you I'm going to court not because I just want to fight Strathmore. I went to court because so many people suffer what's called organizational silence. In that after they have been fired by prestigious institutions or the institution with big ego, they cannot come out to speak the truth because people fear them. Because if you challenge an institution like Safaricom, institutions like Strathmore, institutions like those big corporates, always you're seen with one is wrong. But nevertheless, you might not know the public that actually these institutions take advantage of their corporate ego to really pin down individuals who are weak like me. Strathmore has billions of shillings. Strathmore has batteries of lawyers because they have a law school. Strathmore has so many donors and partners who are pumping money in them. What do I have? I have nothing, and that's why they feel that they should use all those to bring me down. Let me tell you what, they are like Goliath. But for me, Goliath can be very big, but me, I have God on my side. And me, I love David. And with the weakness of David, God will empower him. And I'm telling you, at the end of the day, using the Solomonic wisdom that I have, Strathmore will come back and realize they made a mistake. But this is just going to be a pure exercise. So why am I concerned? Strathmore claims that in my social media called Facebook, my profile is still there as academic director for Strathmore University. I'm also still there as a faculty at Strathmore Business School. That is true. And why that should not concern me? Strathmore fired me claiming that I had put on my LinkedIn profile that I am a dean in another school in DRC, which was not true. I was not a dean anywhere. But I asked them for evidence, they never produced. They claimed that LinkedIn was what informed them to fire me, that I was a dean somewhere, and there was no any other evidence. I got a letter from KCB, I got a letter from KBC, I got a letter from AJ's Business School telling them that all these things were pure rumors. They never listened. They only used that LinkedIn message to fire me. So they took me through a predetermined process of dismissal that was not fair at all. Can you imagine if 10 people, actually 15 people sit in the boardroom trying to find a way to get the truth about what happened, and all 15 people are in agreement, but only me, I'm on my side. So you can realize that there was a bias. I was taken through a bias process, predetermined process. I never wanted to have facts. So at the same time, when my LinkedIn was hacked, my Facebook was also hacked. Luckily, I managed to get back my LinkedIn, which has over 11,000 followers. But my Facebook, which has more than 10,000 followers, I've never been got it. I even had a social media expert to get it back from me. They have never got it back to me. I've tried to write to Facebook to try to give me access to my account. I'm still working on it. So if there's anybody outside there this is what I took about data breach. I had so much serious data breach from Strathmore when they got it, because the reason why I can't access my Facebook I opened with Strathmore email address, and because I have no access to it because they took it from me, I can't access it until now. Maybe some IT gig will help me. But the point I'm trying to do here that now I really suspect that Strathmore must have hacked my LinkedIn account plus my Facebook account, then use those accounts to claim that I'm a dean in another business school, then use that same thing to fire me. There must be a staff that must colluded. There must be an accomplice in this process. And therefore, they use that to try to bring me down. So according to me, they have given me 7 days ultimatum to bring down those posts from my Facebook account. I have no access. Yeah, they're the ones who have access. Let them bring them down. Me, I cannot see my Facebook account. If they can see it, let them bring it down, because they're the ones who must have hacked this Facebook account. And I'm going to do a serious forensic audit on this one, because I think this is completely serious. And I think every Kenyan needs to know how institutions that you hold without all respect do not have any iota of morality. But also, what is it that is important? I submitted 3 cases through my lawyer to court. Unfortunately, Strathmore should have responded to these cases instead of writing me funny letters. If these 3 cases have not been, you have not responded, how much time are you claiming you still need to respond? If you, instead of writing me useless letters about my Facebook account, which is being myopic, why don't you just respond to the cases which have been filed in court by lawyers? Because actually, you have surpassed the dates which are given by the court direction, and now you are risking serious compliance in this case, and I think that should be a main focus. The third thing is that we cannot be using social media as the only source of information, because social media cannot be used as the only source of information to dismiss stuff. Now they're telling me you're going to use social media as the only source of information to sue me that I am using their profile, a prestigious institution, to earn commercial living. They should provide evidence of that. Who has written me a check after seeing me on Facebook? And I can tell you, as a consultant in this corporate world, my Facebook posts have never really given me business. People, I go when I work with them, they give me word of mouth. People meet me who know what I'm capable of doing, call me for work. I don't use Facebook for marketing, and they should tell me any single day I use Facebook to market my company. That day is not going to come. So what I'm trying to say is that it is very serious that my claim was based on this thing of the social media thing, and it has not actually been working. And now, to end this conversation, let me tell you something that is really serious. Strathmore to claim that I'm using the name of prestigious institution for commercial gain, they should ask themselves this question. Who is Fred Ogola? I've never gone to tell people in public what is my qualification. Between my qualification and that of those they have in Strathmore, is there any professor who is equivalent to my qualification in Strathmore? Maybe there is, but I'm trying to say in short, just compare me. I did my PhD and a master's degree in a top best business school in the world. It was a Saturday business school. A Saturday business school is number 4 best business school in the world in terms of financial ranking. And that's how prestigious a Saturday business school is. I did my PhD there. I was there for 5 years. I've been taught in their MBA program, in their master program. And Strathmore hired me when I was actually in that business school. And I came because the dean of the business school in Strathmore, Dr. Mungai, came and told me, Prof. Fred, you can work in these developing countries. But remember what? You can give more to your motherland. By the time I was coming to Strathmore, I had got already a contract offer to be in Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. I was supposed to be in Copenhagen Business School, offer letter. I was supposed to be in Notre Dame Business School, offer letter. I was just supposed to sign and join. But I left that to sacrifice for my country. And I thought Strathmore Business School will help me to be able to help the corporate world, help young people, meet people in Kenya and actually make impact in their lives. Kenyan businesses, the Kenyan economy, that's what was driving me. I never cared about the benefit I was getting there. I have to take a salary cut to work for Strathmore. Remember that the salary Strathmore paid me was less than a student's stipend I used to receive from a Saturday. I received a stipend of 1,500 euros per month without working, just studying. I was being paid to study. So taking a job in Strathmore, which my net was even less than 100,000 shillings, was actually a pay cut. But for the reason I did it was to really support my country that I'm so passionate about. There is nothing that hits my heart than Kenya. I love the country. My heart bleeds for it. I'm still fighting for change. All of you know that. If you know why I fight, why I go to court, prosecute, call press statement when things are wrong in the country, it is because of the love I have for my motherland, my country called Kenya. I'm not with Kenya because of convenience. If I was in Kenya because of convenience, I could have lived in the US, I could have lived in Europe. I am qualified for it. So how can Strathmore Business School, which is not even in the top 100 ranked business school in the world? Remember, Financial Times ranking ranks the best 100 schools in the world. Strathmore is not even in that short list. And as a Saturday business school, I did my PhD number 4. So should I be using Strathmore as a prestigious institution to profile my name? Or I can use a Saturday business school where I did my PhD and master's there. I have a master's degree, I have a PhD in that school. I should have used that. And actually, that's what is making people be attracted to me, because they know I can play at the top league in business schools. So I want to be very clear that to think that I'm using Strathmore brand to earn anything in this country is a misnomer. When I came to Strathmore, I was already established faculty. I was already established consultant. That's why I hit the ground running, set up my consultancy company. I'm sure Strathmore should be asking themselves, how can they replace me with such a qualified professor to teach strategy? And my students who are listening here, I know who is teaching you strategy. They might not be as qualified, because I know they never did their PhD in an Ivy League business school. But you are paying around 1.9 million shillings to someone who did their PhD using 600,000 shillings. So it's not my loss. I was ready to give this to you wholeheartedly, taking a pay cut. But now the ego that Strathmore is trying to bring shows they are actually antichrist. They are showing that they are full of hypocrisy. And I can tell you, the world needs to know this. And one day someone will tell me, someone can never hide behind Christ to do evil things. Shakahola has taught us that. The issues that we saw in Shakahola, where someone used faith to kill people, and I can now put Strathmore in the same league, because this is, for me, it's very clear. And let us not judge people by how much they call Christ. Let us judge people by the action they take. And the dismissal Strathmore give me, by the time we fish in court, everyone will know that this was a mistake. Thank you.